Hey everybody, just real quick before this week's video starts, if you're watching this the day it posted, it is Christmas Eve 2023. So I just wanted to take a minute and tell everybody thanks for watching the channel. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas. If you're traveling, please travel safe. If you're hanging out around the house, fix yourself a double. Cheers everybody. Merry Christmas. Good day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, gonna do a little overview of a tool I recently purchased. It was actually purchased as a gift for my wife. It was, believe it or not, it was something that she wanted. It made me happy because it says Stihl on it. And it actually isn't... It isn't exactly what she sent me. My wife asked me for wanted a electric pruning saw. And I found the Stihl at one of our local farm stores. And what I wound up getting her was the Stihl GTA 26 electric pruning saw. It's got a 4-inch bar on it. Like I said, it is just a pruning saw. It's not supposed to be cutting up anything big. It come in this little case. It comes with a charger, one battery, and the bar oil that they recommend for it. Does come with one 2.6 amp hour battery. But basically, just wanted to kind of tell you my thoughts on it. We've had it for about a month now. The first use of it, if you folks seen the video where we were taking the stumps out in the wood yard, we had to take a couple of trees down, and two of those trees, my wife helped me limb out the brush off the top of those two trees. And she utilized this basically to do all the brush on two trees, and we were able to complete that on one battery without having to recharge it or anything. So I can't tell you for sure how long the battery lasts, but so far I've been happy with the battery life that it has. And I know she's been very happy with it. She primarily wanted it just to have with her on the mower in the summertime. So when she's mowing, especially out around the wood line or cutting back through the woods, she didn't like just carrying a pair of lopping shears and doing that. Some of that stuff gets a little big. I might be able to do it with a small pair of pruning shears, but like she doesn't have enough hand strength to get through it. So this seemed like a better idea. But from what I've seen of using this tool, it has, within reason, if you're not cutting anything bigger than the bar will get through on a single pass, it has cut pretty much anything we've asked it to cut. I personally like to add a few drops down through the chain. Fully charged, ready to go. Since we've had it, I have purchased a spare chain. I did find files for this. This saw runs a 1/4 inch Pico chain. Of course, I didn't have any files for anything that small. Everything I run here is either a 325 or a 3/8 chain. So I did have to pick up some files, and I don't have a wheel on my grinder that's small enough for a 1/4 inch chain. And then I also got a spare battery. The saw ran when I bought it. It was like $150, and then the spare battery was an additional $50. So the batteries are kind of pricey, but I think from what I've seen so far, I think for what this saw is going to be used for, I think having it and one spare battery is pretty much ideal. Alright, so we're going to do a little cleanup on this now that we're done using it. So, see, I already have the battery out of it. Basically, it's pretty simple to clean up. This piece here, as you seen earlier, that's how you set your bar tension and get your bar off. So we'll set that out, pop the bar off, get the dirt out of it. Grab me a brush. Get the sawdust out of there. Same with the cover. And I'll just use a little bit of compressed air and blow it off. And then the tensioner, you just pull out on it and tighten up the wing nut. And it is ready to go for the next time. Well, like I said, that was kind of an overview of our little GTA 26 pruning saw. I said nothing in depth here. Just kind of, I guess, giving my feedback on it. Just the fit and finish of it, and it feels like a solid tool. We really haven't had any issues out of it. I don't know. To me, just all around, it's been a pretty good tool so far. I know my wife really likes having it. She does. She likes running it. It's not heavy, so that's been a big plus for her. She likes the fact that I can give her the 025, but she's not going to start that by herself. It's a small enough saw that she can handle it, but for the type of stuff she generally does or needs a saw for, this is a way better fit than my 025. So all in all, like I said, it's been, so far, it has been an excellent tool. Pretty easy to maintain. I haven't had to sharpen a chain on it yet. This thing's still, with as much as we've used it so far, is still throwing out pretty good chips. I probably will use the files and touch the teeth up on it before we go out to use it again. The nice part is generally with where we're utilizing this, you're never getting it close to dirt. So the chain should hold up really well. I guess I never said anything. I showed earlier, I showed me oiling the bar. The operator's manual states that pretty much you lubricate the bar with every battery change or every use. So like, I know the first day we used it, when we were limbing out the hackberry and the mulberry tree out here in the yard, we didn't utilize the whole battery in that time, but we had stopped and had some lunch. So like when I come back from lunch, I did re-oil the guide bar again. That is the one thing I will say that I have not seen. I forgot to ask when I was in at the dealer today picking up some parts for one of my other saws. I forgot to ask him about this because this isn't regular bar oil. This stuff is like really thin. It's called multi-oil bio. To me, it looks like almost like gun oil. It's pretty thin. But I know the owner's manual. This is one of the few things I actually did take time and read an owner's manual on. But it's that's the one thing I haven't asked about yet, and I did not see it or think to ask about it at the dealer when I was in there ordering my parts today. But as I mean, we haven't, no more than you use. I mean, we haven't used very much out of that bottle, so that little bitty bottle ought to last a while. Anyways, I hope you all found the little overview of the GTA 26 useful. If you have any questions that you got, like I said, I know this wasn't, I'm not a review guy. I don't generally do too many reviews, so I don't know. I'm just not good at doing that. If you have specific questions, I'll answer them the best I can. Like I said, we've only been using it for about a month now. But so far, we've been really happy with the purchase. It has done everything we've asked it to do. And we've cut, I don't know, I'll say, well, you can see in the video, or seen in the video, we cut anything from probably 1/4 inch stuff all the way up to not quite 4 inch, because I know everything that we've cut with it, the bar goes completely through. So I'll say up to like 3.5 inches is what we've cut with it. And it's done it, and it's done a good job. So I definitely feel it's a good value for what you get. I know there's some cheaper saws like this that you can buy. I went with the Stihl because I knew the brand, and I have a dealer network to support it. So that's a big thing to me, is having a dealer network to support you. Yeah, God, I lost my train of thought. Hopefully you found it useful. Like I said, if you got any questions, I'll answer them the best I can if you leave them in the comments. But anyways, thanks for stopping in. Hope you all have a good week, and I'll see you soon.